Okay. Think we're just about ready here. There it goes. Okay, live on all the places. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Let me make sure I get my taxes submitted here. Boop. There we go. 290 times. Can you believe it? We've almost had 300 times since I added the tax submissions, which is kind of wild to me. I mean, we're coming up, before I know it, it'll be like a full 2 years since we've added the taxes, which is mind blowing. Frog, congratulations on grabbing the first redemption. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, make sure the YouTube stream is posted as well. Fair warning, ads are about to start on the Twitch side. I apologize, guys. I know they suck, but I got to run a couple. I got to run like I think it's 3 minutes an hour in order to uh, get rid of the pre-rolls. So it's a win-lose scenario. If for nothing else, I make some money. So pretty cool, right? I just got ads. Oh no, I'm sorry, Frog. I hope the ads don't hit you. There's a chance they do though, and I apologize for that. Jams and Coral, thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate you both. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hello, hello. All right, let's go ahead and you know what? I'm kind of debating getting rid of the ads reminder thing because I don't think it really serves a purpose. Like, the idea of it's cool, but the people who are in ads will know they're in ads. For those of you who aren't in ads, you probably could care less. It's not getting me any warning because I see it in the chat when you guys do and don't have ads. I'm kind of debating removing that. It's just another useless thing taking up resources. So maybe we do away with that one. I don't know. Do we need music? Okay. I drink so much Coke I needed to buy a can crusher because it was wasting space in the trash can. That is insane. That is actually insane. Well, hopefully the Coke is good. It is really quiet. Where's our music? I turned it on. Oh, there it goes. Just needed to complain a little bit. Coke, hello, Poke. Welcome on in. Make it get hit by ads, nerds. There we go. Now we're talking. I ate the music. Ah. You know, I should have expected that. I should have expected that. Today we're going to be going into the mines a little bit, so I'm going to try to work on this, make it look a lot more mine shafty. And it'll kind of fade out into a fog. So we may need to go another couple of beams over. And then I'd like to also try to put in the glass walls so that the fog fades out. And then, of course, we'll also do a gradient from bright to dark so that the lighting reflects it. And also, as you get deeper into toward the lava, you'll have a darker rock there as well. So this will go this way. Probably, I think we'll probably be able to do another 3 wooden beams before it needs to stop. But we'll go ahead and we'll need to smelt a lot of glass first. So let's go ahead and get the sand taken care of. And then while the sand is cooking, what we could do is we could go through and strip the rest of our logs. So I have decided I do think I like them all stripped better. You do lose a little bit of the contrast, but I think overall it fits better with the trapdoors and shelves. So that's what we're going to go with there. That mountain skeleton is big. It sure is, Duck. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be working on it very soon, hopefully. We need to start... Well, you guys will see in the next video. It's going to come out tomorrow. I have built some things to help us assist in getting materials. And I'm going to be building even more things, hopefully, in the next episode after that. However, I don't know when that will come out. I think we may need to do a 10 episode recap. But I haven't decided how that's going to look yet. Hello, Toby. I unfortunately do not really play any public servers. I used to play on Hypixel and MCC, but a lot of those streams kind of got stale for me, so I just haven't done it in a while. I would like to bring back that style of content at some point, but I felt like it needed a refresh. So at some point, I may play on public servers again. And I did used to have a server as well, but unfortunately that came offline a little over a year ago, or under a year ago. Sorry. It'll be a year in August. What music discs do you have? I know I have Gears and Lava Chicken. I have Lava Chicken twice. And I think I actually have Tears twice. And then I think I also might have Cat. I'll double check when we get back home. I know we need, like, a lot of sand, though, for this glass. So I'm going to grab that first. I need to catch up on videos because what the heck happened? It's been it's been a busy couple of episodes. You know, I started off by not moving all that fast within the series, and then suddenly things started moving fast again. I think the next, well, of course, like I said, we'll have the 10 episode recap. Bounce is a really good disc, but I don't like how people are saying it's better than my GOAT other side. I heard Bounce earlier today. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was better than, like, I wouldn't say it's better than Other Side or even, like, is it Relic that I'm thinking of? I really like Relic. So, you know, it's really hard for me to say it's probably better than those, but it is good. It is enjoyable. Am I the only one in chat? You might be the only... Nope, you are not the only one on YouTube. There are 2 chats. I have a YouTube and a Twitch stream going right now. Hello, Angela. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Bread. Let's go with, like, I don't know, 3 stacks might be enough. It might be too much, but it'll at least get us there, you know? And then I gotta figure out the gradient for the blocks inside of the mine itself. And then once we have that all sorted out, we can actually start tunneling. And we can actually also start putting in the glass gradient, because it'll probably be like, I would imagine how we'll probably do it is we'll do white stained glass, light gray, black, and then just a couple of layers of black at the back to ensure that it doesn't show its finality, hopefully. And I think that'll look good. I don't know if it will. Oh. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm back. What are you doing? We're going to be working on my mine shaft today. We'll hopefully be finishing it, actually. And if all goes to plan, we may even start a couple of them, because I have 2 more mine shafts that are supposed to technically go in. Although I may turn one of them into a cave, because I just don't foresee us needing more than 1 mine shaft with where I set them up. But lore reasons kind of say that we should have 3, I feel like. Hey, Anuki, how's it going, dude? It's good to see you. I've been giggling at your Discord status the last couple of days. Every time I scroll through my friends list, I see it, and I crack a smile. It's funny. Do you have Fulbright? No, I don't think I do. I am using shaders, though. I don't usually use shaders on stream anymore. You saw that? Oh, I see everything. I see almost everything. I'm new. Well, welcome on InPoke. It's good to meet you. This is mostly what we do on the channel is we do a lot of streams where I get resources to build, and we build things. And then I also have a video series where you can catch up on all the things that you missed during stream. I see everything in my eyes. Oh, that's Lego Movie, isn't it? The Eye of Sauron. That is a Lego Movie, right? I haven't watched that in forever, but it was such a good movie. Yep, okay. I'm glad I'm still cultured. I remember watching that in theaters. One of my brothers, it came out near his birthday, and he wanted to go watch it, so we did. We went and watched it, and really good movie, honestly. We went in expecting it to be really stupid, and we walked out actually really enjoying it. And don't get me wrong, it was pretty stupid of a movie, in the sense of, like, the humor style, but it was funny. Why don't you have any armor on? That is a good question. I was walking around naked. I did it for the thumbnail. That's my bad. I love Minecraft. Well, you're in the right place, because we also love Minecraft here. Speaking of Minecraft, really quick, for those of you who didn't see it, Minecraft is going to be doing a thing at TwitchCon. Pretty much all of TwitchCon is Minecraft, actually, which is really interesting. But they're going to be doing a Minecraft Live at TwitchCon, and so I thought it'd be fun to do another stream like we always do, just going over that with you guys. So, for those of you who are interested in that, I have to double-check the times on it, but we'll probably be doing a reaction stream to Minecraft Live. And they're announcing the next big game drop. That's their phrasing, big game drop. I don't know what that actually means, because you could call a big game drop something the size of... honestly, I would argue Chaos Cubed is a big game drop in the fact that it actually adds a really big feature that could be useful for a lot of things. But it could be just something more so like Mounts of Mayhem, which was also a pretty sizable game drop, although people didn't really love it. But it added things like the spear. It added zombie horses into survival mode. Made horses actually a viable option because they can swim now. So it could be something of that size, or it could be something even bigger than what we've even realized. It was big enough that Mojang saw the value in doing this live in front of an audience. So... I mean, it could just be a marketing tactic to see what sticks. I mean, that's what companies do, and I believe that's what Mojang's doing with the updates in general, is just seeing what sticks and what interests people. But this could be something much, much larger than that as well, and it would be foolish of me to not consider that possibility. Whatever it is, I want to be able to see it live, and I would like to watch it with you guys. So if you want to, please feel free to. I also thought about reacting to some of the other panels and stuff, but I'm not going to be up for most of them. European time just doesn't work with my schedule. So, if you're wanting to watch those things, watch it on your own time. I do want to try to watch the Skyblock Kingdoms panel. I know King Alfie is going to be in it. And I mod for him. He's a cool dude. So I'm gonna watch it for that reason specifically, but also I just enjoy Skyblock Kingdoms. I think it's a cool series and a cool concept. And then there's a couple of other Minecraft themed panels that I may possibly poke my head into as well. There's one about Bannerfall, which I don't really know a ton about Bannerfall, so I kind of thought that might be a good way for me to at least learn a bit about it. F3G, I want to put those right here. My simulation distance, I don't know what it is set to right now. But I don't want these to unload because I do need them. End update, I'm coping. So here's an interesting question for you guys. I was watching a IBX Toy Cat video. This guy was around for the longest of times. Back when Console Edition first started, has like one of the oldest Forever Worlds known to man. It's moved from Xbox 360 to Xbox One to Xbox One Bedrock Edition to, I believe, Minecraft Windows 10 Edition to... No, I think it stayed on Windows 10. It's still Bedrock. Although it may have moved back to Xbox One. I don't know. Hey, Water Ghost. Thank you for the 5 streams. Comment and response. Basically. Really cool stuff. Might get the miking well. Is it actually broken? Hang on. How badly did it break? Can you hear it? Hang on. Check. Can you hear it? Check. Check. Can you hear it? Check. I mean, it's pretty busted, I won't lie. How bad was it broken? Legible? It may not be legible. Yeah, not. That's gonna be 2 filters. So what it needs to do, turn off. That's gonna be painful, but fix. Okay. Paulo, I don't know how to read what you just said. You said something about please. I can read that much, por favor. But the rest of it, I'm not sure I understand. English only, please. Hello, Nikita. Welcome on. Hope you're doing well. Okay, what I'm gonna do temporarily is I'm gonna pause time travel. Only because it seems to be breaking things, but we'll bring it back, I promise. It's just, I don't want it to... I can fix it on stream, I just don't think it would be interesting for you guys to see me fix it on stream. So we'll fix that, hopefully tonight after, and that'll be good. But hello, Nikita, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. Are we back to being good, though? Is it good now? Here's your dab jams. Appreciate ya. And your hydrate. And a posture check, thank you. Also, Nikita, congrats on 6-7 tax submissions. I hate myself for doing that, but I saw the opportunity. I had to do it. Okay, back to what I was saying, though, because this was pertaining to the end update. So Toycat got a question asking, would you rather Mojang go through and actually, like, fix a lot of the major gaps within their content? So a lot of people have argued that the recent game drops have introduced new features that do, like, nothing for the gameplay loop. Like, they don't matter in the long run. They don't hook in anywhere. Would you rather them go through and actually address that, or would you rather a end update? Because for me, I feel like I would prefer a update that addresses everything across the board before an end update. And that used to be the thing that Mojang was saying was holding up the end update, was they want to make sure each dimension already feels polished before they add another one. And the end update is one of those things, but before the end update could happen, the overworld needed to be addressed. And I do agree with that. The overworld did need addressed at some point, and I'm glad they did. Do I have any light sources I can carry with me? No. Okay, we need to go up there and sleep. What was I had a point to that, and I forgot. Say 6-7? 6-7. I have an Xbox One. Nice. Xbox Ones are pretty cool. I'm making a Q&A. Can I have some questions? Yeah. Emma the cat. How did you end up with your username? That's what I would ask for your question. It's a fun one. I really hope the end update isn't like most of the mods that the end isn't supposed to have life. Do you agree? I think you could add life to the end without making it feel modded. But I do agree for the vast majority of things. I don't think it should be like the Nether update. I don't feel like it should look like the overworld in any biome sense. One of my friends suggested that maybe the trees grow upside down, so they grow out the bottom of the end islands, and so you gotta fly with your elytra down to the bottom of the islands to get the wood and all that, which I don't hate. I don't hate that idea. In terms of, like, mobs and stuff, I really don't think I would want to see, like... There's a couple of options you could go with it. So you could go with, like, okay, we'll just add, like, an ender pig, because that's what we did with the nether. We added a hoglin. Can I seriously not jump that anymore? Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. So you could go that route, which I'm not a huge fan of. Or you could go the route of it stays barren, we don't add any animals, but we add plants, and maybe some of those plants you could eat. Because we haven't really gotten any dimension-specific crops. So it'd be kind of cool to actually see that, maybe. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, like, outside of, like, coarse fruit, you know. But some other type of fruit that maybe doesn't teleport you, ideally. Maybe it could even alter something about you so it makes you grow a little bit. Because, you know, we don't... Mojang has added that attribute system so you can actually change player heights and such. But they haven't done anything in a gameplay sense with it. So what if that's what they do, is they add a fruit that changes your height temporarily? That could be interesting. And that could add to the Enderman thing where, you know, the Endermen are really tall. Maybe they, I mean, that's actually not a terrible idea. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It would need to be implemented in the correct way. But, you know, something that's not as annoying as coarse fruit, ideally, if they're going to add a food. I don't think they really should add very many mobs, unless they want to lean into Minecraft just being a game, where they could add a lot of the rejected features, quote-unquote rejected. So things like... some of the old mob vote mobs that never got added that just don't fit the game anymore. I wouldn't mind seeing them have some new life brought into them by... I wouldn't mind seeing them have some new life brought into them by having a revamped end version, maybe. But I don't foresee that really fitting my vision of the end. And before somebody asks what your vision of the end is, I don't really know. I'm just kind of speaking out loud here. Or thinking out loud, sorry. And I think that's partially why Mojang is struggling with an end update, is everybody has their own opinions on how that should look. And you're trying to meet the expectations of several generations worth of Minecrafters now. You've got the people who started when it first came out and became the global phenomenon. You've got the people who started playing when it hit the console editions in like 2012. So people like me. And then you've got people who are joining in from Bedrock Edition. So when it hit mobile and Bedrock Edition hit on the Windows 10 editions and Pocket editions and console editions. And then you've still got people now who are joining in after the Cave update, the Nether update, and those people are the ones that are pushing for a more life-filled end, in my opinion. Not to say that's a terrible idea, it's just I feel like it goes against the original design intent of the end, which is the slippery slope that you're in. Do we adhere to the original intent, or do we adhere to the expectation now? I definitely have my opinions on that, but I'm not going to tell anybody if they're wrong or right, you know? I'm actually so tired. That's fair, Swiftu. You've been up for a while. Hopefully your appointment went well today. And I did watch your video, as you know. I thought it turned out pretty good. Netherwort. Netherwort is I guess, a Nether exclusive. I mean, you can grow it in the overworld, and the end for that matter. And I don't think, maybe we don't tie a crop to a specific biome or a specific area to make it grow. Although I wouldn't say no to like it having a growth speed enhancement for being in its native location. I think that could be cool. And then I think we could also utilize just crops that can be eaten, because you can't eat netherwort for whatever reason. Even if it was only as useful as beetroot, it would still be kind of cool to have, I guess. Oh yeah, wait, no wonder I'm so tired. I got 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, that would do it. That definitely would do it. Okay, I definitely like this. This is good. So now what we need to do is, are those all stripped? No, they're not. We need to go over there and strip those, and we need to strip the bottoms there, and then we need to strip up there. There's a lot of logs here. Netherwort should give fire resistance. That would be kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, outside of that, I don't know what kind of effect it could give. If anything. But I do think we should explore the opportunities that foods could give you. You know, a lot of people have actually asked for updates surrounding food in Minecraft. And I wouldn't be opposed to it. You know, we could have, like, something maybe, maybe we could have a food update. So, you have the higher saturation foods, which means you need to eat less and you heal faster. And then you've got foods that add more effects to you. So that would be things like your golden apples and things of that nature. They don't give you a high saturation boost, but they do give you special effects. That could be kind of interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Nobody's on chat. PBJ and Best. Oh, I like PB&J. We do have a lot of people who lurk on YouTube. I don't know if it's truly nobody's there. But I do see you, Poke. Don't worry. I appreciate you being here. But okay. Netherwort should fuel the new Nether Blaster coming in Minecraft Live. If that's a leak, you're the first one to tell me it, because I have not heard of that. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what it would do, but I wouldn't be surprised if they added something like that. I should go into politics. Making people believe believable lies is easy. Oh, it's 100% easy. I would have been really bummed out had it been a leak, because I feel like that would only discourage Mojang further from doing more live events. But I wouldn't have been surprised had, like, Twitch had a breach where somebody was able to leak some of that stuff, because they require those panels, and I'm sure they required Mojang to also submit a video list. So anything that they want to show needs to be put in there. Now, maybe they didn't. Maybe they worked out the terms of the deal so that they didn't have to do that. I would hope that they worked it out so that they didn't have to have any potential breaches like that. But it happens all too often. Like, all it takes is a couple of people getting their hands on the script, so to speak. Not that it's all scripted, but the in the tech booth, in any sort of event that's live, we usually have a sheet that gives us the order that things are going to happen in. And a lot of the times that will include things like announcements. It'll include things like videos and branding. And if you get your hands on the slides because you're that high up, you have access to the whole trailers and you could just leak them. I doubt Twitch would have that issue unless the venue is requiring that their staff be in charge of it, in charge of running the tech. Some venues are very, 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 very picky about it. A lot of times those sheets are vague. They have to be nowadays, but yeah. And usually now they don't even give those out to the people actually running the system until the day of. Because you do run into that where it's somebody that's not getting paid enough to care. Knew it, honestly, if that crap actually happens. How far along is Omnia? I haven't had time to work on it lately. I just finished this week's video. That was supposed to come out last week. So I have this week to work on Omnia. And then I'm going to take next week to also work on Omnia. So I should catch up, hopefully. And I will have the character creator finished, if all goes to plan. There's some features that I want to add into it that I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work yet. Like, I know how it should work in theory, but I don't know how I'm actually going to implement it. Because what I want to do is I want to have a way. So right now, there's this file called DNA, and that just tells the model how to look, so that when you are playing the game, you look how you want to look. I want to add a way so that we can have facial recognition involved within the model itself. So that if you wanted to, all you would have to do is look at the camera, and the camera would adjust the facial features for you. The problem is I don't know how to do that yet. Basically, what you would need to do is it would take a picture, essentially. I wouldn't have it uploaded anywhere before somebody's worried about security concerns. This is all on your local computer. And you don't have to utilize it. So I'd look at the camera, it'd probably take a picture, and then it would adjust basically until it assumes that the face is the right width, the right height, the right depth. And then it would adjust where its anchor points are, so the eyes would move to wherever it sees the eyes to being, and adjusting the nose length and the ears and so on and so on and so forth. It's a little complicated to do the way I think it's gonna work, so I gotta research it a little bit more to make sure it's not actually as bad as I think it's gonna be. But it very well could take me all week just to get that feature implemented, but I almost have everything else. So right now there's just one slider on screen and it controls one thing, and then I've been swapping out that one thing as I add them. I think last I had it, I stopped at the nose because it was causing some issues with morphing on the whole face, and the nose was curving all sorts of weird directions. So the plan right now is once I can get all of that stuff added, then we'll go into adjusting it manually. And then I'd like to add the automation layer as well if people would like it. Because then that makes it easier so that people can get right into playing the game. And I'd be curious, because if it doesn't work the way I want it to, and people can't make themselves in the game, then I know that I need to go back to the drawing board and fix it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So what I'm going to do is I want one layer there. If we do several different colors, actually, you could do a layer there because those never touch. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that enough layers? That's probably not enough layers. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Do we want to go up 7? Because we don't technically have to. Let's do 6. And then... how much did I say it was? 6 times what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 6 is 36. So we just need 36 per layer. Let's start with 36 on white. So do I have any bones? No. Okay, let's go down this way. It's 8:03. It's 8:03 for me as well. I'm here after eating breakfast. How was breakfast? Welcome back on in, Skitty. If you're up that high, then yeah. I love the alive builds that use conduits as a heartbeat sound effect. Yes. There's some really cool things you can do to make your builds feel alive beyond just the standard I guess what would you call that? I guess the standard... I need black as well. Take that. So that'll make light. We can make gray and light gray. I'll bring all of those away. Put that away. Nope, not that one. That one. Oh, I also told you I'd show you guys my music disc collection. I have another Tears music disc over by my nether portal room. And I've got 2 lava chickens and a 13 disc. I might also have one up here now. Alright. Hello, Pokemon66. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. A lot of games do that, actually, to some extent. I'm sort of used to it. Like, the facial customization. If so, that's actually really cool. I haven't seen it before. But it's something I did want to try to implement if I could. So, 8 times 8 is 64, so 5 would be enough, I think. And so that would just be through here. And then we'll just kind of let that be. Okay. And then behind that, do we want to do another layer of white, or do we want to go light gray? Either way, we'll use a little bit of light gray, so we might as well put some in. Okay. We may not have enough. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of keep a little bit of a doorway here. Okay. I need to catch up on chat. I'm sorry, guys. I just learned something. You shouldn't take a 1 month of not posting at 9.5 million views. I already need 500,000, but I stopped posting for a month. Now it reset. Oh, yeah. You gotta be careful with monetization. They have a very short window, especially for shorts. So it makes it really difficult sometimes if you do take a break. So now you know, at least. It does suck that that happened to you, though. Okay. There should 100 be a drawing mode because people 100% make their character their like OCs and stuff. I do intend to, yes, have some drawing stuff. So you'll be able to draw on tattoos, scars, and I would also like a hair paint mode so you could paint on facial hair. So if you wanted like a really crazy mustache that went way out past the cheeks and just like a straight shot, you could do that. Same thing with eyebrows, head hair, things like that. You'll be able to put it on your body too, so you can make like weird chest hair shavings, I guess, if you wanted. There'll be some fun stuff like that. But yes, there will be some drawing modes. Working the man to the bone. Example of the conduit thing, the green rock. I haven't actually seen the green rock, I don't believe. I'll have to check that out tonight. It's 2026, don't you dare say it. 6761, is that fine? So I can't stay much longer. Need to be up early tomorrow. Got an appointment about work. She's gonna hate me. No worries, Nikita. Go to sleep. Hopefully the appointment goes well tomorrow. And we'll catch you again another time. But don't stress about it. And if they're mean to you, tell me and I'll bully them. I don't know. I'll call them. Don't make me do it. If anybody's mean to you guys, tell me. I will. I may not stand up for myself, but I will stand up for you guys, okay? The Green Rock is season 9, pretty sure, and now I have to go. No worries, Jams. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. We'll catch you another time, dude. Do gray. Okay, we'll go 5 there. The white might be too much. We may need to dial it off just entirely. And now I can get rid of you. I kind of thought it would work, but I think it's just too much. Up. So it almost feels like it's right there in your face. So So maybe what we do is we get rid of that and we replace it with like a light gray instead. And then I guess these last 3 layers I'll do black. So I'm just going to make it all into black dye and then we'll just place as much as we can. And then, of course, we'll take all the blocks and we'll do a gradient as well. We may not need to actually expand it back anymore. Thank you. I'm just going to ruin the plans she had for me. I'll be okay with thanks for the offer. No worries. I mean, if you didn't ruin them, who would? You know, you're just doing her a favor. Somebody had to do it. Oh. Right. Yeah. Yeah, so I think this definitely needs to go. Which is a bummer. But it should be okay. It's also really loud. I don't know if it's loud for you guys, but it's loud for me. Up, 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 up. That feels much more subtle. So what we'll do is we'll just probably replace that layer there. And it should be okay. And then we'll just do the last back layer with more black. Well, I say last, it looks like we have 2 more to go, so we'll need more glass. Up. Just gonna do half for now. Just to see what it looks like. I mean, you can sort of see through it all, but my hope is that the black stone will kind of help hide a lot of it. So you won't have the stark contrast between the dark glass and the stone. So we'll see. So what we need is 1 stack, probably 2 stacks of glass, and we should be okay. I don't think I can re-dye this, can I? Looks like I have enough for 1 more, but I would really like to... I don't know. Okay. Well... it should be okay. I'm gonna watch Colony. Alright, sounds good, Skitty. Appreciate you popping in. We'll catch you another time. Emmy, welcome on in. Take us video your taxes for the 67th time. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Okay. Do glass. 6, 7. Yep. It is indeed. It is the number. I can't say anything. I totally called it out when Nikita hit it. So let me tell you guys, okay? I love having a fully enchanted bow. I forget how nice it is, but oh my goodness. Lifesaver. I feel gross. Why did I do that? It happens to the best of us, you know. I do it ironically just because the kids hate it when I do it. So, That's why I do it. It's pretty fun. Also, I have pink hair right now. Hey, nice. You know, I've never dyed my hair, but I've had some people ask me if I would. And I don't know what color I would tell them if I were to do it. Red. I had to deal with that today as well. I'm sorry, Nikita. 6'7". You're getting 8 yen. How many subs to dye your hair redstone red? Oh boy. Like Twitch subs or YouTube subs? Because that's a very different goal. Twitch? How much is hair dye? That's the first question, okay? How much is hair dye? Red hair dye. I don't know. I don't know what to look for in hair dye. r/ask women over 40. If you dye your own hair a red shade, what brand of permanent color do you use? Do I want permanent color? I don't think I want a permanent color. Do I? Temporary. That's one night, though. I don't know if we really want one night. So semi-permanent. How long would that last? And it's got to be, like, bright red. I don't know. That's, like, what, $12? It looks like. It's almost more strawberry, though. And how long is semi-permanent? That's the other thing. ADH, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Red would look cool, or like a reddish purple. I can kind of see that, yeah. What about you? That looks... The problem that I'm seeing here is... my hair is so dark that it's going to darken just about anything. So I'm gonna have to make it extra bright. So for dark hair. Bright. Make it darker, full black. Emo reg. I could do black. You'd have to bleach your hair first and a permanent. Yeah. Which sounds like not something I really want to do myself. Okay, let's look at black. Cut my life into pieces. Okay, black hair dye for men. Justformen.com. This sounds like it's expensive. Let's just... I'm lost. Okay, let's... Okay. I see. So... Did he say what brand he used? Because that looks perfect. It doesn't say. Okay. You know, I'll have to get back to you on this one, I think. I don't think I know enough about hair dyeing to give you a honest answer on that because I want to make sure the subs cover it, but it also makes it worth it for uh my pain and misery that I'm gonna have to live with in my life after that. Because listen, I I don't mind having weird colored hair, but I live in an area where I'd probably get made fun of for it, and I gotta put up with that grief, so I gotta make sure it's worth it. Welcome on in Rift. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Do, do, do. Okay, I think I've read everything. We'll have to do some research on that though. What was I doing? I need sand. Do we need to go get some sand? I think I said I need like what, 2 or 3 more stacks, something like that. Do you play Roblox? I do not, unfortunately. Well, probably fortunately, honestly. But I never really got into it. And now that they have all that stuff on there where they don't really moderate the platform, and it's not safe for kids, I can't support it personally. That's not to shame anybody who does play it, but I myself just can't support the business. King on Roblox is a thought that scares me. I played it, I think, a total of 1 time. Maybe 2 times. But I'm pretty sure it was just once, and it was on stream. You guys can see the clip. I'm sure there's a clip of it somewhere. It was honestly not fun at all. But I lied and said it was a good time because I felt bad that they really wanted me to play, and I just really wasn't enjoying it. Really? I gotta find this. Hold on. It might be during my first 12-hour stream. I think. That might have been when I played Roblox. I could be incorrect on that. Hello, Cannon. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to say about Roblox, but I'm gonna withhold it at this moment. But I just really struggle with a company that so openly preys on children. It does not set well with me. Like, I mean, even Fortnite isn't that bad. Like, it has its own tactics, but at least it's only trying to rob them of their money, not, like, nearly as bad as what they let people get away with on Roblox. Oh. We'll go for a full 3 stacks. This has just kind of become my sand gathering place. Eventually we need to get a desert to actually clear out. It was actually after we beat Little Nightmare. Oh, right. I beat that game so fast that time. I really didn't know what to do because I was supposed to play for like 6 hours. That's how long. I almost mandatory made it a 6-hour stream every single night. And so I really didn't know what to do because I didn't want to play King SMP because that's all people wanted me to play pretty much all the time. And it just kind of made me not want to play it because that's if I wasn't playing it, then people weren't watching. And if I was playing it, then people were watching, but they were watching so that they could play at the same time as me. And then they were asking, can I VC you? Can I VC you right now? And, you know, it's like, don't get me wrong. I do want to be a part of my own community. But I don't want to VC children. I'm sorry. If that makes me a terrible person, then so be it. It's people that are bad in Roblox. You're not wrong there, but the problem is Roblox as a company has chosen to allow those people to stay on the platform for as long as they have. And that's really where the problem comes in. After a certain amount of time of not fixing the problem, you've become complacent in it. You know, just like if, for example, I was, let me think for a minute here. I want to find a good comparison of it. So, I guess this would probably be the best way I can explain it. So if I had somebody in my community and they were like a part of my streams, they were a frequent guest within videos, things like that, you guys would assume that I approve of whatever they're saying and doing, more than likely. Now, obviously, there could be opinion differences and the like. But if that person gets caught up in illegal activities of any kind, then me continually giving them a platform is not in the best interest of you guys or in the best interest of me. And it's not because I don't care about them anymore, but it's because I care about you guys so much that I don't want to expose you to that kind of stuff. You know, everybody has a right to have an opinion and to make bad choices and to have a platform afterwards even, and people have the choice to watch them, but it's not something I would feel comfortable promoting. You know? And Roblox has pretty much told people who were finding these bad guys and reporting them to the police to screw off and go play other games, and in fact have banned some of them even, saying that that's not their job to do. But Roblox isn't taking care of those bad guys who are doing these things. And so in a way you can say that Roblox is approving of these evil people. Like they don't even get a kind word from me. They're just evil. And I'm not going to get into what exactly they're doing because I'm sure we all know. But YouTube will nuke me off the face of the planet if I start discussing it too detailed, because it's not advertiser safe, which is unfortunate. That's it hurts their bottom line, so that's why they're gonna be so sensitive about it. But I think we all know what I'm talking about. That Sim X was a decent choice. I feel like that summed up Roblox at the time. It was an okay game. It was definitely not a game I would want to sit there and stream. But then again, I didn't really want to sit there and stream Roblox. I just simply did it because I had been asked, like, repeatedly by Lion to do it, and I finally caved because I needed something to stream. I felt bad because Lion actually stayed there and would watch. Like, Lion was one of those viewers who stuck around pretty much all the time. I kind of like Swiftu, Nikita, Nathan, Coral, pretty much all of you, actually. You'd sit here and probably watch me if I weren't playing Minecraft. Maybe not Roblox, though. So, you know, that's really why I caved, I think, or mostly why I caved anyway, was I didn't... I wanted to actually do something good for Lion. You know, maybe that was not the best call in my career, but you know, we all make mistakes. Roblox was one of mine. I didn't play it aggressively or anything. Like I said, I really didn't enjoy the game that I did play on there. There was a lot of those sim type games where it was come on, try again. It was a lot of those like idle games almost, where you'd log on, you'd put down something and it would make you some money, then you would go do another thing and it would make you more money, and so on and so forth. There were a lot of those on there. It wasn't my thing, though, which is okay. Not everything's made for me. And I think we do need to get back to that mentality to some degree within our culture. We don't really... Stream with a little high-pitched 11-year-olds. That's crazy. Yeah, Twitch might hit you with a ban on that one. Sorry, Swiftu. It was nice knowing you. Anyone else feel like they revert to a small child when exhausted, like a dysregulated small child? I can relate to that, yeah. Right, nothing good could come from that. Roblox backing off and saying not my problem is anything but right of them. Yep. I 100% agree. And that just makes me sad, because Roblox does, from my understanding, there are actually some good things that did come out of it. You know, there were some good people on there. There were a lot of people that probably made a lot of good friends on there. But I really can't forgive not protecting children. It's just, I don't have it. I don't have it in me. I'd watch you watch paint dry. You might be onto something. Oh, yeah. I have an idea for the 12-hour stream, guys. That would be kind of funny. Just sit there and watch paint dry for 12 hours. Ow. I'm 111 years old. Mistype. There you go. Yeah, he's pretty old, Twitch. I do confirm that. He's at least of legal age to be on Twitch. Freddy Fazbear and friends, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm missing 1, 2. I don't even know how to count. I think I only need 1 or 2 more. I think it should have happened by now. Probably. So I think you're safe. Jim D, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. I've only ever actually seen underage accounts get banned when they get reported, usually. But sometimes there will be flags, and sometimes they will review those, from my understanding. Discord, on the other hand, it doesn't even require a report. It will flag, and they will ban you. It's kind of crazy how quickly that can happen. What color is this? Black. Okay, we need more black. And then I think I should be okay. I found a video? Oh, nice. What video did you find? Do... Perfect. Okay. Now how does that look without shaders? Still fine. Okay. I'm very confident. I very confidently tell you that if you started playing Roblox, you'd never see me again. That's fair. That is totally fair. Why do I come back to talking about underage accounts? We were joking about Roblox, and then Swiftu made a stupid joke and probably could get themselves banned for it by saying that he is, and I quote, 11 years old, which, again, Swiftu is not 11 years old, just to clarify. I can say that much. The rest of that is not my business to share. For the memes, right? For the memes, yes. Indubitably. Okay, I need my gradient. I don't remember what my block gradient is. Okay. Pictures. Screenshots. Somewhere at the bottom of the list. You guys want to see my block gradient? I'll show you guys my block gradient if you want. It's actually pretty cool. Here, I'll pull it up there for you guys. Maggie, thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it. Let's see. How do I add that? It's a big block gradient. You guys ready for this? Here's my block gradient. That's not my block gradient. You're welcome for the nightmares, everybody. King, yes, Swiftu? How may I help you? You can't do me like that? I can. I just did. I assure you, everybody, I have trauma. You're welcome. Actually, jump. Oh, jeez. How are we all doing? We're doing pretty good. Well, I can say for myself, I'm doing pretty good. We're just chilling today, not doing too much. We'll be actually doing some work here in the mines here in a couple of minutes. Let's see. So how deep does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17. So if we're going back, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks. So there ain't no way. We could just do deep slate inside of the wall, which would get rid of one of the blocks. So it would be 6. So it'd be 17 divided by 6, which is about 3. I think that's reasonable enough. And then we could get rid of the normal basalt. So that would be 5. And then we could get rid of the blackstone. So, right? Yeah. So normal blackstone 1, mud 2, smooth basalt 3, cobbled deep slate 4, deep slate 5. So 17 divided by 5 would be 3.5. Okay. What's up, Hello Trip? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. So let's start by getting ourselves the Blackstone, because I have a lot of that already somewhere. How are you? Still here? Hello, Pokes. Welcome on in. Or thanks for sticking with us, rather, I guess. Thank you for the alert, Swifty. I appreciate it. Enjoy your food. I'm assuming it's probably chicken. That's just a lucky guess, though. Doing all right. Said I'd go to bed 30 minutes ago and still I'm here. That's what a reg stream does to people, I guess. Go to bed. Go to bed. It's not worth it. Please go to bed. I don't really think I have enough Blackstone. Let's go to the Nether really quick and go get more. And then we should be good to go, probably. For those of you who are going to watch tomorrow's video, I will ask that if you have feedback on it, I would love it. Particularly, I would love to hear feedback relating to the audio. I have redone the mic setup for that whole video, and so it sounds, I think, more professionally, but that's very subjective. So if you end up watching it, anybody, let me know what you think. And you can hate it. That is a valid option. You can absolutely despise it, and you can tell me as such, and I'll try to fix it. Do you play Roblox? I do not. It's more so a moral reason. I just don't feel good supporting the Roblox company. And so I have opted to not play that game. But there's no judgment to people who do play it. If you enjoy it, then that's great for you. Just me personally, I can't, I don't like having that on my conscience. Hope you get some good sleep. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Just grinding on Minecraft right now. Nice. Oh, hello. That wasn't intentional, but, we're gonna go and pick it up. Why not? Thank you. Okay, can I get out? There we go. I'm not on, like, a chunk boundary, am I? I'm not. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Like, I don't really want to get a bunch of ancient debris right now. It's not in my goals to get netherite anytime soon. I just happen to stumble upon it occasionally, and I'll take it when I do. I guess I didn't tell you guys, but today, for one, I got a haircut. Two, I did more physical therapy, and I messed up a lot. I didn't realize, or I didn't think that I needed to count. And so, I did, I believe it was around 40-something leg presses, and it was about 40 pounds on the leg press machine. And then I also did about 40-ish 15-pound goblet squats. Needless to say, I did not skip leg day. Needless to say, I am pretty sore from it. That being said, pretty good time all around. I'm learning a lot about my physical limitations. You'll learn a lot about yourself at physical therapy. It's an interesting place. Blackstone, please. Please. I'll find anything but blackstone at this point. Probably. Aha! If you complain enough, it will show up. This is the way that all Minecraft worlds work. Oh, hello. We also found some basalt. We may need some of that. We'll just hold off on it, though, because I have a different place I can dig for it if I need it. That up. Let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think. I try to have a schedule in my head of what I'm going to do the next day. I know I need to talk to one of my friends. Good luck to you tomorrow. I'm not getting out of bed tomorrow. I'm not getting out of bed. We can forget about that. I'm gonna ask that Admiral carry me around tomorrow if I do need to move. Nicholas, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I try to have a idea of what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, every single day. So I know tomorrow I need to talk to a friend, help them with some things, just a few things. It's nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna be working on Omnia. I actually might do some Omnia tonight after stream because I think I finished all my video tasks. Well, tomorrow I may also do some other things. I've got a full workload that I forget about. Either way, though, get a little bit of work done tomorrow. I'm gonna take it easy, I think. Maybe do, like, only 4 hours instead of 8. And then, oh, lag? Just a little bit. Anyway, after the 4 hours are up, I'll probably just play some video games and chill for a little bit. We'll see. Monsters nearby. Are you sure? Waffle Wednesday might help with the pain. Ooh, good point. Good point. I forgot. Waffle Wednesday is tomorrow. You know, it's in the name, Wednesday, but I forget. I forget so often. One day I'll remember. I forgot Waffle Wednesday, last week. Well, I say I forgot. I just forgot to take the picture. I did remember. There's just no evidence I remembered. I'm still here. Well, thank you for sticking with us, Poke. I appreciate you, dude. Speaking of Poke, I really want to build with Pale Oak. Like, so badly. I just don't know what I'm going to build with it yet. Nicholas, I have a guess, but, I like to keep things stream appropriate here, so I'm not gonna guess into why people get arrested and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. I should have done this part first, because it is going to be so annoying. I don't know what I was thinking. I also need that top block there. I mean, I doubt anybody will see that top block, but still. Do. We'll just kind of see what that turns into. I missed one. Oops. Okay. We'll go, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is 4 right there. So that should be the floor. And then up. Yeah? I think, I don't know. Probably not. Okay. There. There we go. Oh, we see Reg, we know it all. On that creepy note, I'm actually gonna go to sleep now. All right, sounds good, Nikita. Appreciate you popping in. Go sleep, and we'll catch you another time. Appreciate you popping in, though. Okay, so this spot should also be Blackstone. And then you're also Blackstone. Okay. Have fun with the rest of stream, and bye-bye, everyone. See you, Nikita. Thank you very much. I actually may not get the rest of this done, honestly. I am starting to get pretty tired. But I'm going to try. Definitely going to try. Sounds good, Nicholas. Appreciate you. We will catch you again another time. Also, thanks for the compliment on the guitars. They're fun. I like having guitars. Okay, so next up would actually be mud, which I don't have on me. We could go get some. Good sleep. Reg, did you see the new stuff I sent you? I saw some of it, but I didn't see what you sent today, I guess it was. I didn't see whatever that was yet. But it is on my to-do list. So hopefully I'll see it soon. Okay, I'm gonna just unload my inventory in here. And then I pick up all the items. You saw the one that had 3 days of stuff? Yes, I did see that one. That one was really cool. I could tell very small differences in the voice over those 3 days, which was really cool. I mean, when you're listening for it, you can usually tell. But if I hadn't been paying attention, and you told me that they were the same day, I probably wouldn't have noticed. Difference how? Like, I think on some of the takes, they were just fresher in general. So, like, you hadn't sang as much yet. So it led to your vocals not being as fried. So I could tell some differences. Now, on some of those songs, you almost want it to be more fried, which sucks because it hurts probably. But on some of those songs, I could definitely see the benefit of it being less polished, I guess, because it. I get what's the word I'm looking for there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. I'm trying to think. I don't know the word. It'll come to me eventually. Do I have any netherrack? I do. Good. This is my favorite scaffolding block. Okay. How did that happen? Wait. Okay, we adapt. This is just raised up a little bit more for whatever reason. It's not supposed to be, but it is. I can work with that. Okay. Up, up. Okay. And then after that would be deep slate. Do I have just plain deep slate out here? It doesn't appear so. Okay, we can go up here. I don't play Fortnite. That's fair. I don't play it either. I don't hate it. It's just, it's a little repetitive for me. So I don't enjoy it as much as some other people would probably. I'm still in a rebuilding stage, no pain, but just weaker and meeker at the moment. It's getting their balance my stronger voice with my old self. I learned a new scream, it's called inhale screams. Dangerous if you're not smart about them, but fun and cool scream technique. Interesting. Okay. I can kind of imagine how that might sound, which is kind of exciting. It's always fun to learn new techniques. Let's see, do I have a bottle? I do. Good. Okay. Let's take... Do I have any dirt here? I don't. Okay. And I don't have any deep slate either. So what I'll do is I'll sleep up here, and then we'll go get some deep slate from the other area. I see Jack Black. Yep, I got Jack Black back there. He's a pretty good companion. Keeps me company whenever I'm busy editing or whatever. I am only using them if I do studio recordings. They are not meant to be the type of scream you full blast, otherwise you will injure, if not worse, pass away. I imagine so. It sounds like you could easily choke doing it as well, which I imagine is probably the major risk there. Because if you're inhaling and making a sound, usually that means your throat is open. Which, let me tell you, that's a great way to choke. Take it from me, somebody who's like nearly choked to death like 3 times. Not like closely nearly choking to death, but I can tell you that. Trust me, I've done a lot of stupid things, specifically while talking. I'm really good at almost dying just from talking, which sounds really pathetic now that I say it out loud, but I promise you it's not. It can happen to anybody. Okay, I think we got everything I need there. It's rupturing airways. Really? That's an interesting risk there. I suppose it's all about the part of the body that you're using there, I suppose. Because... yeah, no, that makes sense. The more I'm thinking about it, the more it's making sense. Okay. I have my materials. What I want to do is take the mud. And this one's going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. Can I reach? Sometimes it's a little tricky to get in there. That's wrong. Okay. And then these right there. I'm not too worried about blending anything when it's behind the glass. I don't think it's going to be super obvious that it's not blended well. But if I find that it's causing issues, then I won't mind going back in and fixing it. Okay, when you do it, you're putting a lot of strain in your diaphragm from raw air pressure by removing the airway to let the air out, like traditional scream. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Does it give you, like, more power or anything? Like, surely there's a benefit to it. I imagine that, but I'm just curious. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Sounds cool as heck. You can't make the sound otherwise. I see. Okay. Fair enough. Sometimes that's all that matters, you know? If you can make it sound cool. Let's go that way. Up. Up. Okay. I'm missing so badly. I've heard there's a such thing as like an auto mud converter. I am debating looking into this, let me tell ya. The amount of mud we're gonna need, doing it all manually would kind of suck. But I haven't decided where that would go yet, so... I'm trying to place my farms kind of strategically, so that I still have to go visit areas of my world. I don't know, we'll see. Show me Jack Black, please. Yeah, I'll do that here in a second. Let me just finish digging up the mud. Any takes in particular that stood out for the 3 days stuff? I don't remember if you did more than one take of this one, but A Place for My Head. That song, I think, might be, like, one of your best. Just throwing it out there. And it gets stuck in my head every single time, so... here's my Jack Black. He's just a little guy. He's kind of cute in a, like, almost ugly sort of way. Like, he's not ugly, but, you know, maybe a face only a mother could love sort of deal. But hard as a rock. Oh my goodness. There's not much squish to him. His head's squishy. His body, on the other hand, is, like... I mean, you can see it, I'm squishing, but there's, like, some force that needs to be put in there. But yeah, that's Jack Black. I kind of missed a little bit. Oh, wow. Doot. I did not get the ceiling, and I'm kind of regretting that, sort of. But it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to the ceiling. Okay. I don't think I have enough basalt either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there ain't no way there's enough of this. Oh well. Yep. I did it twice. Once on the first day, second time in the morning of the next day. Did you enjoy the surprise from 0 songs? Yes. You did Cut the Bridge, right? Yes. Cut the Bridge, also one of my favorite songs. I never heard it live before, so that was also kind of cool. Do I have any more? I have a little bit. It's gonna be tight. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna make this kind of do a little something. Same thing there. Up, bop. Ceiling. I forgot the ceiling. Okay, we'll just have to do a second pass with the ceiling later, because I just don't have the means for it, I guess. So from there we need cobbled deep slate, which I don't have a lot of. And it appears my stone cutter is anywhere but here. So let's go find my stone cutter. That song is just so catchy. I heard them, I just don't see them. I don't know if you guys could hear the pillagers or not, but they were in my right ear. Alright, is my thing over here? Nope. Where did I put my stone cutter? It could be somewhere in the cow chambers, maybe? I don't know. Did you notice the 16-second scream on Heavy as the Crown? I'm impressed. I kind of forgot about that one, but yeah, I know you did do that. Heavy as the Crown. Let me tell you, you did you also do Faint? I don't remember. Some of those songs, like, I may or may not have also jammed out to a little bit alongside you. Not this batch? Okay. I know one of the times you did Faint, and I was singing along with that one. Heavy as the Crown is another one. Just because, man, Mike has a really good flow on that one. It's so good. Also, heads up for those of you on the Twitch side, ads will be coming up in about 30 seconds. So the best, in my opinion, from that batch was the second attempt at Live at the Rock. Place for My Head, Catalyst, Heavy as the Crown, Paper Cut, Pushing Me Away, Cut the Bridge, One More Light, Talking to Myself, Waiting for the End. Talking to Myself, that's another one, yeah. I also did, like, A Place for My Head. It's hard to pick just one favorite. Where is my... I don't know where my stuff is. I need it in order to convert some of my materials, but I'm not finding that stuff, so... Let's go up. I might have some over by my dirt hut. And that'll have to suffice, I guess. I will say Paper Cut Live in Texas Dispatch was the best I've done that song yet. It's black and white difference. I don't think I don't recall the last paper cut I heard. But you definitely did a good job on this one. Although I think you do a good job on all of them, so... You know, take what I say for what it's worth. Where is it? Do you have any pets in real life? Unfortunately, no. I do not have any pets. I used to have a cat. Unfortunately, he got old and sick, and I wasn't a whole lot of options we could do for him. And I also had a dog a long time ago, little dachshund. Where is my... I have misplaced this thing. I'm confused. I've definitely seen it recently. I know this is kind of cheating, but I don't care. Did I just forget it over there? No. Did I miss it over here? I don't think so. No. Did I take it up to the nether roof? That's a very real possibility. Okay, let's just make a new one. It's not a big deal. Poke, to finish answering that, dachshund. What's weird about that? Did I say it weird? Oh yeah, to finish that thought, I wouldn't be opposed to getting a pet again. It's just, it's hard because I don't make a lot of money anyway, so it's hard to afford them. And I do kind of travel a decent amount, so it's hard to find places that they can stay or people to take care of them while I'm gone. So one to add, I would definitely like to get another one though. I think they're fun to have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fancy I say dash hound. Oh, okay. I've heard that a couple of times. It's not a wrong way to say it, I don't think. I usually opt to say dachshund over things like wiener dog, particularly, only because I'm fully anticipating people clipping it out of context or whatever, and then editing it to make it sound awful. So, that's like one of the few times you will ever hear me say that term for that dog. Otherwise, I go for dachshund, and we're good there. Let's go up one more. Up. Do you have any pets though, Pope? I'm curious. If I get another pet anytime, I think it'll probably be, I think a golden retriever would be like the best, absolute best. I will fight anyone on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it all matches up. Cool. But I don't know if I'll ever get one. They're very expensive to get, and then they're very expensive to maintain as well. But they're such good dogs. Very, very good dogs. I think I, in particular, would really benefit from one. I need to do some more research, but I have a possible genetic condition that we're still kind of looking into. And I do think it would benefit me to some degree. You have an animal there that could alert me of issues before they arise. I don't know if it would be able to for the issues I have, so that's why I gotta do research. But I could foresee it easily being beneficial in a lot of regards. Especially, like, for example, for those who don't know, Marfan's syndrome is what we're looking at. And basically, it just means you can't have fun. Too much fun, and your heart goes kerplow. It's very interesting. That's like a very overstated version of it. Just to be clear there, it's not just that, but, you know, there's some nuance. So I think it could be beneficial to have it there to say, like, hey, bro, chill. Relax. Breathe. This looks pretty good. We do need to do the ceilings, though, and then it should be okay. I think. It would be funny if somebody did coral. It would be funny. Yes, I have pets. I have 3 rabbits and 1 bunny. Ooh, nice. I think having rabbits would be fun. But I'm so loud, I would be afraid I'd scare it and, like, it would have a heart attack or something. I know they're very sensitive creatures. I'd be so paranoid about it. Okay, so we need blackstone and mud. And then I need my glass. Okay, you right there. You right there. Right there. Alright, now we can go around here. Rabbits are big. Oh boy. How big are we talking? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a big rabbit. More to love, you know? That's what I'm saying, anyway. I love big creatures, though. Like, it's partially why I'm so drawn to getting a golden retriever would be... Oh my goodness. Could you imagine that big, fluffy boy just laying across your lap? It would be amazing. We'll do one up there, and then the rest of it's mud. Okay. Black stained glass right there. Gray. Light gray. Light gray. Okay. You can still sort of see it up there, so we need to finish that. I have pets too. Nice. What kind of pets do you have, Pro? Also, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Okay. We need more basalt. And then we need you and you. Just gonna make all of you into cobbled deep slate there. Okay. There we go. Can I get over there? I have 3 dogs, all different breeds. Oh boy. What breeds? If you don't mind me asking. Did you answer my last question? Also, I have a major progress report to give on Decked Out soon. Ooh, fun. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. I'll double check that I did read it. I may have missed it though. Up. Okay, and then the rest of it is just gonna be you. This might actually help fix some of the issues in the back as well, only because now you have stuff pulling your eyes away from the ceiling because it looks uninteresting. A man can hope. I have no clue what that is, Ember. I'm sorry. Did Burn It Down and Catalyst catch you by surprise at all? A little bit, yeah. I wasn't expecting to hear Burn It Down or Catalyst for that matter. I know a lot of people actually don't really love Burn It Down. I think it's a fun song though. Catalyst I wasn't necessarily expecting because it's not... I mean, it doesn't really encapsulate much Scream. So I wasn't necessarily expecting to hear it, but it was a fun song nonetheless. And again, had me singing along too. I mean, it's hard to not sing along when Linkin Park is on anyway, but some of those songs I know a lot of the words to, so it's so much fun. It's a universal tree farm that produces 50,000 logs per hour. 7 types. Dang. It's a really good log farm then, huh? I'll have to look into that sometime, maybe. I don't know if I will anytime soon, but I'll add it to my to-do list for sure. 50,000 logs is crazy, though. Would be nice for stripped woods, though, let me tell you that much. Would be so, so nice. Up. Okay, can I reach over there? Oh yeah, this is good. This is really, really good. The only thing I need to do now is come up a few, and I just want to do like a little bit of that. Okay, and then the front would just have like a little bit of a grassy entrance, I guess, into here. And eventually I'd like to come through and redo some of the texturing on it so that it has some of the coarse dirt, sorry, the mud and things of that nature. But for now, that's good. Okay. Good dog breeds there, pro. I like them. Just saying dogs eat bunny rabbits. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they do. You gotta be careful with pets of any type, but dogs especially, they forget sometimes that things aren't nearly as big or as strong as them, and they also forget that we don't necessarily want them eating anything smaller than them. Sometimes it's things that we love very dearly. Um, Dogs are very good at that. That's for sure. Let's see. I may have to separate those a little bit more because I feel like it's too dense, but we'll roll with it for now. One thing with Linkin Park is songs sung live can really change the opinion of some of their songs versus studio. That's very true. That is very, very, very true. I mean, I'm one of those weird people. Maybe I don't know if I'm weird. A lot of songs I actually really don't enjoy live, but there are a few that I feel like have almost the better live version, and I wish they would do it like that in the studio just once or twice. One of those songs is Coldplay or is a Coldplay song called Yellow. It's a very, very good song in general. I enjoy it, but there's a live version of it, and it just, the way they play it is so amazing. I don't know how to begin to explain it. The energy, just that you can feel coming off of them is great. And so I really wish they would re-record it almost for a studio version that has that more energetic tone in the instrumentation of it. And also the intro of it. Just, Chris Martin does a wonderful job bringing the song in with his vocals even. Without just diving straight into doing how does that song enter? It's not I Drew a Line. It's not I Swam Across. So I wrote a song. I wrote a song for you. All the things you do. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, he doesn't jump straight into the verse. You know, he actually does like almost a breakdown from whatever song they did previously into Yellow. And it just sounds so good. And I wish they could find a way to do that into a studio recording, because it would be so, so good. Cut the Bridge and Bleed Out are good examples of this situation. It surprised me how some of those songs people don't love as much as I do. Because the second I heard Bleed It Out and Cut the Bridge, I was in love with them. Cut the Bridge was like one of my favorite songs when From Zero first came out. But then I found out people didn't really love it. Like, it was an okay song, but I mean, I loved it. That was my song that was on repeat when it first came out, and anytime the anytime the first couple of notes start playing, I like my ears perk up. It's one of my favorites. Bleed It Out, I also just really love. I feel like that's maybe not Mike's best writing. I won't go that far, but probably one of his more fun flows, in my opinion. Okay, I think that's done. The bunny loves me, but I see a poke. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. It's relatively cheap and small as well. 16 by 16 by 22. Oh, so it all fits within a chunk. Jeez. Okay. I dropped something. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and start wrapping up here. So this is what we got up to today. And I think it looks good. We did something else today too, and I forget what it was. Did we do anything else? I guess we got like we got like, oh yeah, we stripped the wood. Looks good there too. We'll have to go through eventually and add more of the posts to it. But that's a future me problem. And then I'm sorry, words are hard. My brain's a little melted today. I've been really busy. So I'm trying to close this out here, and I'm forgetting things. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of yapping, I'm gonna read chat, and then we'll wrap up then. Brad from Lincoln Park actually said something that most fans who don't like Cut the Bridge would agree with, which was most of their songs from Zero are so experimental and different from the traditional way of song composing. He didn't like it the same way. I guess, yeah, a lot of their songs are very different. Just from any of their songs. I mean, there's a lot of them that it still has like it still feels like Linkin Park in From Zero, but um, it's not Hybrid Theory. It's not Meteora. It's its own thing, which, I mean, that's always how Linkin Park has been, I guess. It's always been a I feel like every album they do, it's kind of experimental in a lot of regards. They don't stay in the same exact sound every time. And that's what I really do like about it, It makes me sad because I'm like, man, I wish they'd write like another 12 songs that sound like this. But it still has the same DNA, I guess, This one just really pushed the limits, yeah. And, that may have been part of it. It probably took a lot of people time to get used to it, and that's why lives do it so good, probably. Because when you're in there in the moment, then you can actually feel the energy, and it gives you a positive opinion of the song, maybe. Hello, Swifty. Welcome on in. Or welcome back, I should say. How are you doing? I'm trying to find us somebody to raid here. I've not decided who that might be. I've got options, but I don't know who I'm feeling, Had some McDonald's. Ooh, a little bit of a change from the usual chicken, huh? Or did you get chicken at McDonald's? That might have been the possibility. Okay, I'm going to open up 2 tabs, and I'm going to see what they're both doing. Okay. And then you. Okay. Chicken nuggets. Okay, fair enough. Nothing wrong with some chicken. Okay. Greg, gonna send some screenshots really quick. It's decked out update. All right, I will check those out here in a minute. For those of you who are here on Twitch, we're gonna be doing a raid. So stick around for some free channel points, and you'll get to meet a cool streamer along the way. We'll probably say hi to Violet Fox. And then for YouTube, this is the end of the road for you guys. So what I'm gonna ask you guys is, if you found this content enjoyable, be sure to like, subscribe, do those sorts of things. You know what YouTubers ask you to do. They ask you to do it because it helps their channel, but it also helps you guys see the content more. And then also, if you'd like, there's a whole series of videos on this specific world so you can see from point A to point B. So feel free. All right, let's see these decked out updates, and then we'll call for the. Oh snap! This got complicated. This is where it breaches my understanding once you start pulling out the target blocks and stuff. Oh geez. I know target blocks don't but that array of them in specific, it throws me through a loop. And I know it's like storing data, but I don't know exactly how it's doing that, I guess. Okay. All right. We're gonna say out of Violet Fox. Hop in raid, get some free points. I gotta end stream because I'm like melting my brain right now. And then I've got some work to do tonight. So keep your eyes peeled for a video tomorrow. And if you don't, I will peel your eyes. So keep your eyes peeled. Good night, everybody.